Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. I wanted to wish the best of luck to none other than Drew Galloway, who won the TNA Impact World Heavyweight Championship tonight on Impact. They did a live showing of Impact. This is probably something that's going to give it a little bit of a kick because of the fact that I think that, honestly, Impact has been putting on the best wrestling shows for a little while, but I think that honestly with them losing Spike TV and then going to Destination America, them losing Destination America and then going to Pop TV, and Pop TV not being around in the number of homes, or maybe it's just that they've just run out their leash in the wrestling business, that people just don't want to give them another chance anymore. There's been a lot of things going on in TNA that I think that have honestly been very fun and very exciting, and I honestly thought that Matt Hardy turning heel was a good kick in the pants, and I really liked it. And I was really looking forward to meeting Matt Hardy at WrestleCon and getting a picture with him holding the World Heavyweight Championship. And now Drew Galloway has stolen it away. I remember with Drew Galloway when he was released from WWE, he was honestly really surprised. I remember they cut 2/3 of the three-man band with Jinder Mahal as well as Drew Galloway being cut both on the same day. And I remember that day looking at the cuts that they made to the rosters and thinking that honestly, Drew McIntyre was possibly the one guy that really surprised me that he was cut. And he went and he immediately did a show. I think he was in, oh shoot, where is he from? People are gonna be pissed if I say the wrong country. I think he's from Scotland, and he immediately did one of those shows over there with the really small rings, and he made a big surprise, and then from there he started to wrestle for Evolve, and now here he is, in TNA. He's been there for quite a while. He actually was in the main event of Bound for Glory, and in the three-way, it was supposed to be EC3 against Drew Galloway, and then Matt Hardy was added in at the last minute because I think Matt Hardy beat EC3 in a non-title match on the last episode before Bound for Glory, and Matt ended up winning the championship with Jeff Hardy being the special guest referee. And I don't know. I'm hoping that this, leaking out there that, Impact has a new champion, even though possibly, Matt Hardy was one of the best champions that they've had in TNA in quite possibly the last few years, better than Bobby Lashley, better than Kurt Angle's last run as champion. I honestly thought that this was knocking it out of the park each and every week, but it gets no love on Wrestling Observer. Barely the dirt sheets. They'll put up things about their tapings. They sort of like, these are the spoilers for the next 2 months of Impact, and then as Impact rolls out week after week, no news about it at all. I don't know if it's just that nobody really wants to read about it, so there's no reason to really report about it. But basically the only news that comes out about TNA is bad news. I'm hoping that this will be something that gets people in people's minds that Impact is still on and Impact is still good. So congratulations to Drew Galloway on becoming the champion. I know that when he said he was released from WWE, he wanted to go wrestle indies. He wanted to go out there and get his name out there, where basically WWE would be looking at him as, we made a mistake and we want to bring him back. And that was the plan to get there. And obviously TNA gave him a deal where I guess he wanted to put that on the back burner because there has been, exceptions to the rule with AJ Styles. But most of the time, if you're sort of like a TNA guy, and even if you've done time there, they don't want you. So, it was a risk for him to go there, but, he's been having great matches there. He had his own little stable there for a while, and then he had his championship match at Bound for Glory. Now here he is at, on Impact, winning the championship. So let's see what this run brings for him in the foreseeable future.